the northern lights are dancing brighter than ever. Solar activity is at its peak, and Tromsø, Norway is the perfect place to enjoy the show. Seeing this natural phenomenon has been at the top of my bucket list for as long as I can remember. But the lights are notoriously elusive. Tromsø is one of the top places in the world to see them, but that doesn't mean it's easy or cheap. We're Madison and Ivan, and in this Madventure, we're exploring 3 different ways of seeing the northern lights in Tromsø at 3 very different price points to find the best way to experience the magic without breaking the bank. If you caught our last Tromsø video, you know that at this point, we've been here for 3 cloud-filled nights. Another night with no light. But finally, we have a clear, sunny day, so we are taking full advantage of it, hiking up the Sherpatrappa steps to Fjellheisen, the top destination in the city to view the lights.
You want to hike up this mountain?
Oh yeah.
To save $50?
I like saving $50.
So these stairs were built by Sherpa from Nepal. Makes sense. This seems like the kind of thing that Sherpas are more than fit enough to do, but we are not. No, we're having fun.
Yeah.
You having a great time?
Yeah. Once I catch my breath and can talk.
To be fair, we did have a bit of a false start. I followed Google Maps, and it took us to the base of this mountain and then had a line going straight up. So we started just walking straight up.
Make sure you find the proper trailhead.
Yeah.
If you're doing this.
It was a bit easier to go on the real trail. The Sherpa steps. I've been coming up what I believe is something like the northernmost stone staircase in the world or something.
Everything is northernmost.
We're hiking because the weather is perfect today, but if you're visiting between December and March, it'll likely be really cold and icy. And you're probably gonna want to take the cable car both ways. The Northern Lights experience will be the same, just with less work.
.3 miles to go up a mountain.
$50 gondola looking pretty sweet right now.
Yeah, but if we had taken the gondola, we would be cold. Now we're hot. Warm us up before the cold night ahead.
If you've ever wondered how the YouTube spin works, here it is in full light.
When you come to Norway, you're supposed to do an outdoor activity. You're supposed to go hiking. This is our one sunny day. We had to do it. But the view has gotten pretty fantastic. Oh my gosh. I feel like we were at 300 when this lady was like, "You're over halfway there." She was lying.
Hiked all the way to the snow.
Started from the bottom, now we're still not at the top.
Idle steps. Did it.
And the cable car would have dropped us off here if we had just taken it.
After 1,203 steps, we have made it to the top for a stunning sunset. Or if you take the cable car, you wind up right here too. And as amazing as that hike is, it's pretty steep, so we're definitely going to be taking the cable car down and not hiking in the dark.
This is the magical cafe where I'm really hoping we can stay and see the northern lights.
We timed this perfectly. This is the most stunning sunset over the city, and most importantly, we are getting a seat inside the cafe. You definitely want to come early enough to stake out a spot in the cafe because it is a cozy and heated place to wait for the lights to dance. And when they do, we can enjoy them from this beautiful deck. The cafe is open until 11:30, so that gives us plenty of time to hopefully see the lights.
And now we wait. Hoping we see the lights. We're gonna keep drinking overpriced beer and eating reasonably priced waffles until it happens. This brown cheese. It's like cheese and caramel came together to make this. Has a bit of like a Kraft mac and cheese sort of taste to it as well, like kind of the process, but I kind of like it sort of taste to it. Super good, very interesting.
This beer is from the northernmost brewery in the world. Seems to be a recurring theme here. This one is the Nordlys, which is inspired by the Aurora Borealis. So I had to get in just to like...
really hoping. Send those good vibes. Send
into the world.
Send us some lights.
Tasty, lots of nice spices in there. Also, got that like a strange fruitiness for such like a dark malt beer. It's magical, like the Aurora Borealis.
We spent the next 2 hours eating, drinking, obsessively watching the Aurora tracking apps, and switching off running outside every 10 minutes or so just to check. And then, finally, this is incredible. It's amazing to see the lights, period. But looking back, I feel like these beauties came out just to say, don't worry, we have a show in store for you tonight. Because an hour later...
Oh my gosh! That's so cool, and it's spreading so much there. And it's so much over there. Oh my god! This is amazing! Oh wow, it's spreading.
Whoa.
It's moving so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like dancing.
This is the best thing ever. Oh my gosh. It is dancing. Extraordinary.
There's like a redness on that side right there on the bottom.
Oh. This is the best night ever. This is just like beyond. This is so unbelievable. This is the best. I'm so happy. It's a special, incredible moment for the natural phenomenon itself, made it so much more special and beautiful by the excitement that you're feeling with humankind and the people around you. I feel like this is kind of silly, but I just love experiences like this. There's so many people here all waiting on this natural phenomenon, and like when one person sees it, like everybody gets excited, everybody runs, like they come back in to tell us that they see it, like you become a community again with the people around you, and I feel like that's just such a special, beautiful thing. It was like 30% when we saw the amazing auroras earlier. It's gonna get up to 52% in 30 minutes, 50% in 15 minutes, like it's good stuff. But also it was 100% earlier, so we like with our eyeballs, so I don't know.
Number go up!
Let's go! Let's go! All clouds. Just like that. It's over.
Undoing all of that.
All of our hard work hiking up. Wow.
We did it.
So much hiking, just down in 5 minutes or less. Probably less.
See, that's the power of engineering.
We headed down because there's expected to be full cloud coverage for the rest of the night, but at the bus stop, the lights peaked out again. When you're hungry after a night of dancing lights, there's only one place to go.
You guys, the northernmost McDonald's in the world. Let's go.
Partially because it's the only place open this late, but also
Norway is very expensive, so we're here at the northernmost McDonald's in the world.
I will mess around with some McDonald's any day of the week.
But especially when everything else is like $30 a person.
Especially then.
the next night there was heavy cloud coverage, so we hung out at the top deck of our hotel, the Moxy, getting some work done and playing board games. But then
Shooting star, I just saw a shooting star.
I can't believe we're seeing them again tonight. We can't see them quite as well because of the clouds, but they're still so stunning. And this time, all we had to do was sit in our hotel and watch for people to rush to the patio.
Nothing but clouds.
It's our last day, and I can't get enough of the northern lights. But once again, the forecast is full of clouds. So we booked the most guaranteed way to see the lights, a guided tour. But first,
Day 3 of McDonald's.
we met our tour bus a short walk from McDonald's, and we're off. But to where? It's such a weird feeling booking a tour with no idea where it'll take us. But the entire point is that the guides will take us wherever has the clearest skies tonight. Sometimes they drive as far as Sweden or Finland just chasing clear skies. We have a super early flight in the morning, so luckily our guides have found a much closer spot, an island around an hour northwest of Tromsø, away from all the city lights.
You can't even really see the bus too well. Here's Ivan. I don't know if you can see him at all. They called this the Arctic Nights.
We're standing in the cold on a grassy beach watching the stars appear over the water as the clouds clear, when suddenly we catch the faintest hint of green.
Just a warning, this could be all that we see tonight. Hopefully it's not.
It's not. The lights just keep spreading across the sky and getting brighter and brighter. And something I think is really cool about this tour is that our guides are all photographers too. So everyone gets amazing photos of and with the northern lights.
Being able to see the stars through them in this like clear sky is so cool. I was a little nervous because we saw them so well on Saturday that this would feel a bit of like a waste of money. But this is so beautiful and special. Streaking all the way across the sky.
It's so bright right now.
Oh wow. The craziest thing is that we've like seen them 3 different days now, and they've been so different all 3 days, and it's like the fact that we have a frame of reference for the freaking northern lights now, like this bucket list experience, and we're like, oh yes, well these lights are slightly different from the lights we saw 3 days ago, because like it's been so crazy. So
It's like it's dancing right there.
Oh my
right
God.
above us. It's like the tail of a fish. Just oh my God, it's moving so fast right now. It's like a nighttime rainbow.
We drink hot tea and relax by the campfire. We learn a bunch of the science about this marvel. It's honestly the most perfect night.
Here in the Arctic, fire is life.
but the lights are starting to fade, so we load back onto the warm bus.
And this is where Ivan's been hanging out. We did it. The Northern Lights. In the wild. Yeah, I honestly feel like both experiences were awesome. Like, I really liked the experience of like doing it on our own as well last time, and like having the ability to like it felt like so exciting, like you were discovering them. But this was also so nice, like having like someone that builds a campfire for you and like provides tea instead of having to pay so much money for a drink at a cafe. This is a free cafe included in the price of your thing.
Very different experiences. I think I'm really glad we did this one as well.
Yeah.
And that we did get to see the Northern Lights, because like it's completely different seeing the whole Northern Lights span from like mountain range in the north all the way through the sky to the mountains in the south. Like that's not, you're not gonna get that from a hill.
Yeah, and I think we were lucky before, like it was a particularly bright night on Saturday, and tonight I don't think it actually was a particularly bright night, but because there was no there were no city lights, it was amazing.
So we do have some activity in the south. It is very faint at the moment. Maybe you can see it from the window. It's nothing more than what we've already seen tonight, but we do want to give it just a little bit of a chance. So we might wait another 5 or 10 minutes and just see if it becomes anything at all.
It became something.
Oh, you can see it move.
Oh, it's moving so much.
Wow, it's moving now.
The lights will not stop dancing. We actually all loaded back on the bus 2 more times tonight, and they even did a seatbelt check one of the times. But then the lights would get brighter and more exciting than ever, and we would all run back out. We could even see the purplish reddish color on the outsides. It's incredible. The lights aren't stopping, and it is after midnight. We have a flight in 6 hours. We're leaving while the lights are still putting on a show. That's how incredible tonight was. We got 3 hours of sleep, ate ramen for breakfast, and headed to the airport for our long journey back to Austria. We are exhausted, but it was so worth it. This is hands down one of the most incredible experiences of my life. And getting to appreciate this stunning natural phenomenon multiple times in multiple different ways just made it all the more amazing. I will say though, if you're going to Tromsø and are short on time or the weather isn't cooperating, definitely just go straight to the tour. It was amazing and so easy. Oh, and I forgot to mention there is a bathroom on the bus. Very important. We'll link the tour in the description and the comments below. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you on the next one. And until then, watch one of these videos. YouTube picked them out just for you.